look amazing.
Thank you. So do you, girl. Congratulations on the show and everything.
To you.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Amber and I did a movie back together a long time ago.
Yes, we did.
And we were struggling on that set.
Okay, you know what? We ain't even gonna talk about
We will not. So let's get right into it. You recently got something pretty big off your chest.
I did. I had a breast reduction. And so after I had my son, my boob, look, I mean, those things are huge. And they're natural, you guys, seriously. Like, my back was hurting. I wore like 36H. And I'm about 7 weeks into recovery. And they're still pretty swollen, but now I'm like a double D, which I'm really happy with.
Now, you're dating 21 Savage. I saw him recently when I was at the Super Bowl, and he's a couple years older than you. How's that working in terms of
I'm 9 years older than him.
I'm just joking, I know
Okay.
that. All right, but you don't look it.
I'm a cougar. Not really, I'm only 34.
But you a Panther.
A Panther's cute. Yeah, I can do Panther. I can do Panther.
So how's that working out? I mean, how's the relationship?
Good.
Is it hard with somebody being in your field, so to speak, of entertainment, or is it make it easier for y'all to have conversations and decompress?
It's easier for me because, you know, a lot of people don't realize, like, when you're famous, it's hard to date a regular guy because, you know...
Don't die, fellas.
No, I'm just saying, I've tried it. It's hard for me because, you know, you have them in your house. You have them, you know, you scared that they're gonna take a picture of you while you're sleeping, and like, you just get really nervous. So it's almost better for me to date someone that kind of has something to lose as well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I feel like there's less of a motive if you feel like you're dating perhaps like one of your peers in the entertainment business.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I just feel like we both have something to lose, so.
Well, that's what the old guys used to say in Detroit on the streets. They said, never deal with a woman who doesn't have as much to lose as you. So you're just flipping the script and saying the same thing when it comes to men.
But he's a great guy. He's awesome.
You guys look really happy.
He treats me really nice.
Now, Amber, you've become a leader in the fight for body acceptance and sex positivity. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, you know, I'm very open. You know, I get a lot of comments. They're like, Amber, your body's so beautiful. Like, how can I get a body like yours? And I'm like, only if you knew I had so much cellulite all up my legs, on my ass. You know, my weight fluctuates a lot. I love to eat. I'm a South Philly girl. You know, I grew up on cheesesteaks and stuff. And, you know, I battle with it too. So I have to, like, eat what I want in moderation, but, you know, try to work out to make me feel comfortable with my own body. But, you know, I just let girls know that we all have our own insecurities, and just accepting that, you know, we're women, we have cellulite, and our weight is gonna fluctuate. It's just how it is.
Well, you know, what's interesting is that given in terms of bodies, body shaming, you've been very critical of a movement that has risen recently that was founded by a black woman, Tarana Burke, years and years ago, but has now been taken over by mainstream white feminists, the Me Too movement and the Time's Up movement. And yet you've been able to discern in them what you feel is a strand of hypocrisy. Tell us about that. Well,
I started my SlutWalk 4 years ago. And there was a lot of these women that I've reached out to. You know,
tell them what a SlutWalk is.
Well, my SlutWalk is a feminist movement. I did not create the SlutWalk. There was 2 women that created it in 2011. I've paid homage to them throughout the years. But I decided to have my own SlutWalk on an entirely different level. So this past year, we had 18,000 men and women show up.
And what's the purpose of a SlutWalk? Tell them what the purpose is.
So basically, no matter what you have on, it's not an excuse for anyone to touch you inappropriately without consent. So you can come and dress slutty, and you know you're still smart, you're still well-spoken, and no matter what you have on, even if you're butt naked, it's still not consent unless you say it is okay for you to touch me.
Right.
And so with the Me Too movement, you know, it's kind of very frustrating to me because all of a sudden feminism became such a mainstream thing now that white, no shade, white rich actresses start coming out and saying, me too, but what happened to all of us? What happened to the strippers and the LGBTQ community and the black girls in college? You know, like nobody wanted to talk about these people. And now all of a sudden, you know, and like, you know, going past that, even like how black women don't even make half as much as white women in movies. I really feel like it's gonna take, unfortunately, a white actress to come out and say, hey, black women need to make as much as we do in movies for it to actually be a change.
Didn't Jessica Chastain do that for Octavia Spencer? I think she came out and said, I want her to make as much on this film as I do and the men do, and
But-
she got a big
But my
payday.
whole thing is, why does it have
That's
to
the point.
be? Why do they not listen to us?
Well,
Right.
it's been like that for a long time, and it's important we have voices like yourself. Actually, myself too. I'm very vocal about this kind of stuff, about equality, because all too often when a black woman speaks up about something, we're being angry. We're the angry black woman.
Like Monique.
And we're complaining. Right? I think Monique has some very valid points.
Everybody thinks Monique is crazy, and I'm just like, I think that other actresses are just scared to come out because they're gonna lose their check, and which is understandable. But Monique is really speaking out on something that has been going on for so long.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, we need to have her back.
We absolutely do. So when it comes, you're very open when it comes to sex, and that's led to some interesting opportunities for you.
Yes, well, I have a, I'm, because I am a feminist, I see a lot of things, and I do have a lot of followers. I see a lot of people shaming moms. Once you become a mother, you're not supposed to have an orgasm. You're not supposed to have any type of pleasure at all. You're supposed to be a nun and cover up, and and it's just like not even realistic. I don't believe in that. So I came out with my own toy line for women to, get a little help in the bedroom. We all know that, I'm trying to keep it cute, but we all know that penetration is good. But sometimes we need, thank you. We need a little bit more sometimes. And, and I have 2 toys for men as well. I'll pass them off to you guys.
I think it's,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We
We will
need
need
to,
that.
have a little relief as well.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that in
Y'all
America,
out.
I think we're a very hypocritical nation, because in Europe they embrace the sexuality. I think they have a lot less of an issue with sexual assault, sexual abuse, teen pregnancy. In America, I think we're quite hypocritical.